What a WWE Monday Night Raw that was last night, guys. And today, this is going to be my WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So here we go. We kick off Raw with Kurt Angle in the ring. He comes out and he starts to say that, "Welcome to Monday Night Raw." And he says that Brock Lesnar's not here tonight. So next, he gets interrupted by Roman Reigns. So the Roman Reigns talks to Kurt Angle that what happens if you were not here, you get fired and stuff like that. He says. Then he starts to talk about Mr. McMahon and stuff, Roman Reigns. So then he says, "I'm just gonna have to go tell Mr. McMahon where is Brock." So then next, Mr. McMahon says this that where is we're gonna go to commercial and stuff like that. He was saying, go to commercial, go to commercial. And then of course they did. So then when it came back on, Renee Young was like saying this, "Excuse me, Roman," and stuff like that. And then of course right after that, Vince McMahon says that he's not Brock Lesnar's boy and stuff like that. And then of course he says he suspended Roman Reigns, and he says that Brock Lesnar will be defending his Universal Championship belt at WrestleMania and stuff like that. So that was about it for the beginning part of Monday Night Raw, guys. And now we have match number one of the night: Sasha Banks with Bayley versus Sonya Deville. That is right. This match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Also, during the match, one of the Absolution will get involved in the match, and then Bayley will just knock them down off the apron. So then right after that, you know what happened? Sasha Banks does her submission hold to make Sonya Deville tap out, and then right after the match, Bayley will just go to the back, and then she will just go walk out on Sasha Banks, and next, Paige and Absolution will just beat up Sasha Banks in the ring, and then that was about it. And next we have welcome everybody to the talk show. Welcome to Miz TV. So now we have the Miz talking. He starts to call out Seth Rollins, and next he gets Finn Balor to come out, and then next they start to talk about the triple threat match for WrestleMania. All of them. So the next, Miz brought up about the Universal Championship match between Seth Rollins and Finn Balor at SummerSlam and stuff like that. That Finn Balor beat Seth Rollins before and stuff, so then it starts to be, it calls into a fight. Then after that, Miz stands up, and then next, Finn Balor and Seth Rollins go after the Miz, and then right after that, he gets tossed out of the ring by Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. The next after that, Seth Rollins just does a clothesline to Finn Balor, and then that was about it to call the match for later on tonight. And now we set the bar, we are the bar. And then it was supposed to be a match for the Miz, Raj, and Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team belt, but then it turns out to be like all Miz, Raj beating up Cesaro and Sheamus, the Raw Tag Team Champions. And then all the rest of the tag team division were attacking Cesaro and Sheamus everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And that was pretty shocking, and I really enjoyed it. It was getting shocking and stuff. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't know what was going on. They were kept getting beat up by all the Raw Tag Team division, and that was about it. And now we have John Cena. That is right. So he comes out and says that he is not going to be wrestling at WrestleMania this year, he says. So now he says that he's just going to be a fan this year at WrestleMania. So then he goes into the crowd, and then he drinks like a fan's beer. And then right after that, he just says that we could chant like Roman like that and stuff like that. So then he said, "I know that's something we cannot do this year, is John Cena sucks," and stuff like that. He says, "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks," and stuff like that. We can hear. So then he says this: "I want to challenge The Undertaker for one more match at WrestleMania," John Cena says. The next he starts making fun of Michelle McCool, Undertaker's wife, of course. And then next he made fun of Undertaker and stuff, like call him old and stuff. So then he says that, and then that was about it. And now we have match number 2 of the night. It is Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. That is right. So, This match is pretty good. I really enjoyed it. So Finn Balor does a roll up to Seth Rollins when he's about to do a suplex on the top turnbuckle for the 1, 2, 3. And here's the winner. Finn Balor won with the roll up on Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins was mad when Finn Balor won the match. What a match it was. So now we have match number 3 of the night. But before it started, we have Asuka. Wanna know, wanna know. I really love that music, guys. Sorry about that. So now we have Asuka. She starts to talk to a lady, but then next she gets interrupted by Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. So Alexa Bliss and Mickie James starts to make fun of Asuka a little bit in the ring by talking about why she's not facing Alexa Bliss. So then she says, "I want to face Charlotte Flair," Asuka says to Mickie James and Alexa Bliss. And then Alexa Bliss says, "This person wants to face you like this twice, going like that." The next, Mickie James will just attack her. And then next, they'll have a match. So here we go, match number 3 of the night. And it is Asuka versus Mickie James. That is right. This match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. So Asuka made Mickie James tap out to her finisher, and then that was about it for the match, and it was pretty good. And now we have match number 4 of the night. Nia Jax versus Joanna King, a local competitor, a local woman competitor. So this match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it, but Nia Jax would do her finisher and her Samoan drop for the finish on Joanna King for the 1, 2, 3, and that was it for the local woman competitor Joanna King. And that was about it. So now, right after the match, we had Alexa Bliss and Mickie James talking about Nia Jax and making fun of her and stuff like that. Then Nia Jax was getting all mad and started to cry and stuff. Then Alexa Bliss and Mickie James saw that the camera and stuff was on when the lady came, and the next they started running real fast because they knew that Nia Jax was going after them, and Nia Jax started by screaming, throwing and kicking stuff and breaking stuff backstage, and that was about it. And now we have the Woken preview of Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt for next week. So then right after that we have Bray Wyatt talking. Then right after that we have Kurt Angle. Then he starts to talk to the referee that he wants him to make it back safe after the match to Raw next week and stuff like that for that thing next week, the match next week, the final deletion match to the referee. And then he said okay to Kurt Angle. And then he said, "What have I done to Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy?" And that was about it. And now we have our main event of the night. Whoever wins this match will face Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. That is right. So it's a Battle Royal Tag Team Division match. So Braun was there in this match. So it was just him. So this match was after elimination, after elimination, after elimination, after elimination. So Braun Strowman was elimination. A lot of competitors. So was Titus O'Neil. It was pretty good. They were using steel steps in this match. All the competitors and stuff in the tag team division were using steel steps on Braun Strowman outside the ring. So then Braun Strowman eliminated the Miztourage, and then it came down to Carl Anderson and Braun Strowman. Then Braun Strowman will eliminate Carl Anderson, and then that was about it for Carl Anderson. Then he'll get tossed over the rope by Braun Strowman, and that was it for the end of the main event match of Braun Strowman winning the Raw Tag Team Championship to face Cesaro and Sheamus at WrestleMania. So Cesaro and Sheamus will make a face look like this because they don't want to face who's going to be Braun Strowman's tag team partner. So that was about it. So Braun Strowman will go like this, and then he'll point to the WrestleMania sign. And what a day of Monday Night Raw it was last night, guys. So, guys, I hope you all enjoyed my day of Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So, guys, once again, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. And we have to find out and wait to see what will happen next week on Monday Night Raw. Till next time, everybody. Peace out.